Hello everyone, how you doing? I hope you haven't melted on this Friday morning. I thought I'd come on and do a little video for solstice energy. Oh my god, this week, what is going on? Saturn's moved into Aries and everybody seems to have lost the plot. They're coming out the woodwork. They're being manipulative, argumentative, and some people are, well, untruths are coming up, aren't they? But also people are sort of not holding back. They're really saying what they think, which is a good thing, but it's the way you do it. So if you're being triggered this week, we've had quite a few little triggers in our house this week. Then just remember the key is how you respond. And sometimes being silent is more powerful than words. And remember, you've got a block button on your phone. So it's solstice. So energy's heightened, longest day of the year. So I thought we'd pull some with this sort of explosive energy. I haven't even looked at the other planets this week. I've just had other things I've had to turn my attention to. I thought we'd go with the Heart Tarot deck and just see what comes through for us today. So any messages, Archangel Metatron and Spirit, any Ascended Masters that want to step forward today and give us a message for the summer solstice here in the UK. Woo. Okay. So what we got here? Okay. I'm going to take the top and the bottom as well, I think. Let's see what we got. Okay. I knew it was intense this week, but right. Let's get these in order. So the first card we've got is lead. And first of all, thing that comes through for me is lead by example. Lead by example. So if you want to be treated a certain way, try and treat others the same in the way that you would. There's some soul contracts that are playing out, some karma that's playing out. I'm just looking at that card. It's like maybe a time to step back from being the leader as well and just seeing how it plays out. Being kind is what I'm hearing. All of this is teaching us something. As we always know, there's a lesson behind every interaction we have with the world, with people, with situations. Now, this doesn't necessarily have to be relationships. It could be situations you find yourself in. You know, have you tried to help? Have you tried to step forward and give your wisdom, take the lead? And it's falling on deaf ears, basically. So it's time to take that step back. Because it's going to teach you and whoever else is involved a big lesson. I'm hearing a big lesson. Excuse me, I've got a frog in my throat. But we have got this energy of renewal and blossom, which comes with the sun. We've got the longest day. It's really hot here in the UK at the moment. But we've got that energy, that fiery energy. It's been playing out all week. But we've got this new growth coming in. So we're letting go. We're speaking our minds, speaking our truth. Whether that's in a kind way or not. Unfortunately, some people can't do it that way. We have got this new opportunities coming in, new shoots blossoming. The future is blossoming. But to do that, we have to have balance. So we have to have our feminine and masculine energy in balance. So our empathic energy, our action energy, realigning and balancing. So there needs to be balance in the house. There needs to be balance in situations and in relationships. And dare I say this, one of you has to back down, was you're in loggerheads. And when you're in loggerheads, it's best just to step back, give yourself both time. But, you know, if it is falling on deaf ears, then let them get on with it. Let them work it out for themselves, even if that impacts you in some way. Just there's a lesson. This could leave you very much feeling alone this week. You know, you've said your piece and probably maybe not in the best way. But that could be making you feel quite alone because you've actually had to speak out. You may have had to break off relationships, friendships. You might have had to walk away and just thought, I'm done. I'm just done. You're not listening. I'm done. You know, I'm wasting my breath. I'm wasting my energy. But just go back to this teach card if you find yourself in that situation, if you're walking away and you're done and you're feeling a bit isolated and alone because you don't know what the next steps are going to be, and you may step into fear here. What is it teaching you? What is the situation? What is the relationship teaching you about yourself and about others, I guess? But you may be feeling a bit alone, and that is because you are out of control. You are unable to control somebody else. You don't know what they're thinking. You don't know what's going on in their lives. And when we don't have control, we do go into this sort of lonely, maybe even victim energy at times, where you just think, oh God, why don't you just listen? But we can't control another, but we can absolutely control how we respond to something or someone. So remember what I said. You can step back. You don't have to communicate. Communication is key if you're going to resolve something. But sometimes you're just banging your head against the wall because someone's not listening. And that it means they have to learn their own lesson. And yeah, it feels a bit scary. It feels a bit frightening because we're not in control of the situation or the outcome. And we're not meant to be. So when we step back, we can come back to the heart and start to rebuild our energy, to rebuild our situations, lay down new foundations, coming back to this blossoming card. We have the opportunity to rebuild something new. When we let go of something we may not be able to control the outcome of. This also comes into play if, this is just dropped in, sorry, if you can see something that's going down a route that you're not really overly happy about, or you're trying to save somebody, again, you can't control the outcome. So this can make you feel a bit alone as well and a bit fearful. But you have the opportunity to rebuild. And when we step back from taking the lead, we can also allow the situation to unravel and for the people to learn, including yourself. And that gives us the opportunity to, again, bring in this new stuff. The sun's helping us to do that, shining a light on everything that's no longer serving you today. We're able to rebuild. We're able to take that breath. We're able to stop and go, do you know what? This is not getting me anywhere. This is not resolving the situation. This is not making me feel joy or happiness or hope. So focus on what you want, not what you don't want. So rebuild the situation. How can you change it? How can you communicate in a different way? Maybe it is walking away and just going, do you know what? Get on with it, because I've tried. I've tried to communicate. I've tried to understand. I've tried to do it your way and it's not working. So it's an opportunity to let go. It's an opportunity to step back today. It's an opportunity to learn something. What is it teaching you? To bring in more balance, to really sit with that feeling alone and, you know, realising that actually it's okay to be alone sometimes. You might prefer to be alone if you're in a situation where you think, oh gosh, this is heavy. Rather be on my own scenario. But remember, you can only control you and the way you respond. Be that walking away, pressing the block button, or communicating. Because then you have the opportunity. That's gone. That's cleared. Clear your aura. Clear your room. Clear your house. Because then you have this opportunity. So I hope this helps you today. Have a fantastic day. And I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.